motherfucking water.
All right,
Every
bro.
day, I'm the best charter captain you will ever meet in your motherfucking life.
All right, bro.
If you cuss me out.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro, please, bro.
So I'm just here enjoying my morning coffee, and this local boat captain's viral meltdown video just keeps flooding my social media feed. So I thought I'd share my thoughts about the incident on my channel and talk about anger. You know, that fiery, explosive, sometimes downright destructive emotion that we all have inside of us, and how it could take a turn and worse, ruin everything for us. I'll run the video clip here shortly on what happened so you guys would understand what I'm talking about. So hang tight, because I want to dive into this topic through the lens of this viral incident that has the internet buzzing. I'm talking about Captain Brock Horner. He owns the local charter fishing guide business here in town, Punta Gorda, Florida, where we currently live. I mean, this guy recently went viral for his total meltdown. I mean, absolutely blowing his gasket off in what should have been a peaceful day out in the waters of Florida. But real quick, before we continue, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, the name is Romelio, and I talk about real life stuff, growth, mindset, motivation, and sometimes the not so pretty part of life that we all face. So make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss some of my fire content. So in this video captured by the victim's body cam, the victim's name is Gage Tells. You'll see how a yelling contest turned into Captain Brock's aggressively boarding Gage's boat and started yelling profanity like he was about to get into a bar fight, and rather than leading a fishing tour. The reason? Well, he claimed that the younger fishermen's light weren't on, and Brock claims that Gage called him a faggot. Here you go, guys. Watch the video carefully and let me know in the comment what you think. Who is at fault in this video?
In the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cussing me out?
No, that was the dude in that boat. Were you the one that came through the middle of the bridge? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I was here, but you ran in front of the other dude over there.
You were cussing me out, dude.
Bro, you ran right through the middle of the bridge while we were all fishing.
In the middle of the fucking night, the guy didn't have any lights on.
Bro, we were all fishing here. The fucking...
He didn't have any lights on.
All right, bro, I'm not gonna do this with you, bro. I'm not gonna fucking do this with you, bro. Like, it's not the right time, bro.
You know the laws?
Bro, you can't come flying through the middle of the fucking bridge, bro.
Bullshit. Yes, I can.
All right, bro. What are you trying to do, bro?
What am I trying to
What are you trying to do, bro?
You want to fucking go?
I don't want to fucking go. I want you to get the fuck out of here.
Big tough guy?
Tough guy? You pulled up on me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Nah, shit. I'm fishing, you fucking... Like, bro, get out of here. Like, what? What are you trying to do? Act like a tough guy in front of your buddies?
No, I'm not. Dude, all these motherfuckers know I'm tough, motherfucker.
Bro, all right, bro.
You know what?
Get going, bro.
Because we're all fucking war veterans. We're all raised.
Well, thank you for your service, bro.
And you're gonna talk shit.
Thank you for your service, bro. But that doesn't give you the right.
Pussy ass fuck.
All right, bro. All right, whatever. I appreciate you for your service, bro. But you don't gotta run through the middle of the bridge, bro.
Dude, if your guy doesn't have his fucking lights
That's not my guy, bro. That's just another fucking dude, bro.
You have to have lights on.
My lights were on, bro. My lights were on.
Somebody hits you, guess what the fuck happens? You die, nothing happens to me.
Right, okay, bro. Keep thinking that.
No, that's the fucking truth, dude.
All right, bro. Keep thinking that.
Put your fucking lights on.
Bro, my lights were on. I wasn't sitting there. Okay, that's not my dude, bro.
Cuss me the fuck out for it.
Bro, I said, bro, you almost fucking hit him. The other dude was fucking cussing you out.
I almost hit him because he didn't have his motherfucking lights on.
Bro, you shouldn't come flying through the middle of the bridge. You know people fish here, bro.
Dude.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know if that's what you want to hear, bro.
Yeah, you should apologize, motherfucker.
But, bro.
More than you can possibly fathom in your wild motherfucking dream.
Me too, bro. I'm out here all the time, bro.
I'm 300 days a year on the motherfucking water.
All right,
Every
bro.
day, I'm the best charter captain you'll ever meet in your motherfucking life.
All right, bro.
If you cuss me out.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Please, bro.
Don't hit the fucking fire.
Please, okay, please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Bro, I'm a kid, bro. Please.
Apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
You're gonna cuss me the fuck out.
All right, bro.
In the middle of the
No, bro. Please, bro. Please,
Get me back to my
bro.
boat.
Okay. Please.
Fucking apologize.
I'm sorry, bro. That was not me, bro.
Yes, it was,
I know I
motherfucker.
was here, but my buddy was
Take
on the
me
boat.
back to my
Yes,
fucking
sir.
boat.
I'm a kid, bro. Please, bro.
I don't care. You don't cuss me
Yes,
the fuck
sir.
out
All
and
right.
talk shit to me, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
You don't do it.
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't like cussing you out,
Yes,
though, bro.
you were, dude.
I was driving the boat.
Did
Okay.
you not call me a fucking faggot?
No, bro.
Yes,
that was
you did,
that was
motherfucker.
my friend on the. Okay, I'm
Okay,
sorry, bro.
That was your friend on the boat.
I'm sorry, bro.
You and your motherfucking friend are look at it and come
Yes,
on
sir.
your boat and fuck you both up.
Yes, sir.
Do it again and watch what fucking happens.
Get back on this boat.
Don't fucking do it again.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I appreciate y'all, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Fuck with the wrong motherfucker, dude.
Bro, yes, sir.
Now, I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna pretend that I know the full story. But what I do know is that when your anger takes over to the point that you're climbing into someone else's boat and screaming in their face and appears like you're about to get physical, well, you have lost control. And here's where it gets brutal. The internet, or the netizens, what they call it, just went nuts. You see, the internet is relentless. It will stick for a long time. Those people on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, they do not waste a second. Memes started popping up, reaction videos, and those online reviews, well, let's just say it is just raining hell on Brock and his charter boat company right now. Social media turned Brock into a joke overnight. I saw comments calling him Captain Unhinged, Tarpon Tantrum Tour Guide, Assault Life, and even a few that said they'd rather fish with a piranha than book a trip with him. That's crazy. Now, you may ask, well, that seems a little too harsh. Well, maybe, but the reality of today, one moment of rage can undo years of hard work, reputation, and even business. Let's be real though. Would you book a relaxing trip with a guy who might snap at you for farting too loud? Probably not. And that's the long-term cost of short-tempered outbursts in the age of smartphones and social media. You know, his business may never recover because of this. And not because people hate him, but because people and the internet will remember. And honestly, I'm not here to throw rocks, because I too have dealt with anger problems myself, more times than I'd like to admit. Sudden intense anger outbursts that left me feeling embarrassed, ashamed, and disconnected from the people I care about. I mean, years of anger and rage issues. There were times when I'd snap at people, friends, family over something small. There are times that I had to walk away from conversations instead of staying and working through them. Sometimes I go on and on and on with yelling and cussing and screaming. And I used to think it was just who I was, a fiery personality. But the truth, I was just always so tired, always in pain, sleepless, frustrated, and feared that I'd never really learn how to handle it. I've been to anger management for I cannot even remember how many times that I could probably teach the class. I even joke once that I should get a punch card after 10 sessions and I get a free cruise trip. I mean, not really, but you get the point. But joking aside, going to anger management had helped me. In fact, I just finished one recently. It didn't completely cure me, but it gave me the tools, and it taught me how to catch that heat building up in my chest and pause before it spills over. It taught me how to recognize what's beneath the anger. Because most of the time, it's not about the thing that sets me off. It's deeper than that. You know, anger is secondary emotion. It usually masks something else, like fear, rejection, stress, insecurity. It's basically a smokescreen and not the actual fire. If we don't learn how to trace it back to the source, it'll keep blowing up over things that don't deserve that kind of energy. You know, I think back to all those moments I let anger win. And you know what? Not once did it make anything better. It pushed the people away. It left me exhausted. And worst of all, it made me feel out of control. That's one of the scariest feelings in the world. Now let's get practical. If you're someone who deals with anger, whether it's quiet resentment or full-blown rage, here are some of the tools that help me, and they may help you too. First, name it to tame it. When you feel anger is rising, pause and say to yourself, I'm feeling angry right now. It sounds simple, but calling it out helped me take control of it. And second, breathe like your peace depends on it. You see, deep breathing isn't just for yoga. It calms your nervous system and it buys you time before you react. And third, step away if you need to, because removing yourself from the situation, even for a minute, can save relationships and reputations. Number 4, humor helps. Sometimes I literally have to say to myself, all right, Incredible Hope, let's not smash something today. It lightens the mood and it reminds me not to take myself so seriously. And 5th, ask for help. Talk to someone, a coach, a counselor, a friend. Find that someone who won't judge you, but will help you dig into what really is going on. All right, back to Captain Brock Horner. What happened to him could happen to any of us if we don't take anger seriously. One moment of losing it, one mistake caught on camera, and suddenly you're not just angry, you're infamous. And honestly, anger doesn't make us a bad person. It makes us human. But when we don't deal with it, it starts dealing with us. It costs us trust, respect, opportunities, relationships, and sometimes even our livelihood. And it's not just here in the US this kind of unchecked anger is happening. It's happening all over the world. And sometimes the outcome is far more tragic. Take what recently happened. Another viral video caught on camera. It happened in Antipolo, Philippines, where I spent most of my childhood years growing up before I moved there in the States. What started as a typical road rage encounter turned into something irreversible. A simple traffic conflict, one car cutting off a motorcyclist, escalated into a shouting match, and then, in a moment of unchecked fury, a gun was pulled and someone's life was taken. That video went viral. You see, 1 second of rage, one bad decision, now a family is grieving, and another person will be behind bars for many years because anger won. It's a painful reminder that anger doesn't just damage reputations, it can destroy lives. You know, these are not just viral clips or news stories. They are wake-up calls. Because if we don't learn how to master anger, our anger will master us. I know this video might have hit close to home, and if it did, you're not alone. I'm in my mid-40s and I'm still learning. I'm still working on myself, still catching myself before I say something that I would regret. But the key is, we can get better. One breath, one choice, one honest moment at a time. That's right. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. If this video helped you at all, drop me a comment. Hit that like button and share it with someone who might need a gentle reminder today. And next time you feel the anger is bubbling up, just try to take a deep breath and choose peace. I know, that's easier said than done, but it's doable.
That's right.